Chosen ones, where you are. Chosen ones, back with another powerful and productive video. Yes, chosen ones. But before then, let's do our smiling exercise. 3, 2, 1. Yes, chosen ones, make it a point to keep on making smiling part of your personality. Yes, you read the title of this video. They are suffering and in deep agony right now. Yes. They wished you evil. Yes. And they are wished and ritualed to harm you, to destroy you, has failed miserably. And they have realized that you are not just an ordinary person. You are protected. You are covered. You are under the canopy of God Most High. You are the apple of God's eye. You are indeed tattooed in the heart of God. Yes. Therefore, whoever messes with you messes up with God. Because all that they did, wanting your dismiss, has failed. Yes. To some of you at the workplace, they plotted against you, wanting you to be fired. But I tell you, all what they planned did not go as they wanted. Yes. And that has made them to realize something. That the power of God is upon you. That you are one that God never plays with. Yes, that's you. Chosen people. They wish you crushed, broken, but it didn't work out as they wanted it. Yes. And those that are responsible for such are the ones that are suffering right now. And the kind of suffering they are going through, there is no way they can escape it. They can't escape it. Yes. The kind of suffering, the kind of pain, the kind of agony they are facing, going through, they cannot escape it. Yes. They are facing their karma. They are facing it. It is hitting them so hard that there is nothing they can do about it. But you, as a chosen one, you don't have to feel sorry for them. You don't have to pity them at all. You don't have to help them. Because when you try to help them, you will be taking upon you the debt of karma that they are supposed to pay. And they will get themselves scot-free. They will get themselves living freely. Whilst you go through their pain for them. I'm telling you, it is not every person that you see sometimes suffering in pain, in agony, that you help. You help people by divine revelation and by faith. Yes. That is the two conditions you got to help somebody. If God revealed to you that help this person, then you can go ahead to help that person. And you are supposed to help others by faith. Yes, if you have that inner sensation to do it, fair enough. But aside that, right? Aside that, if you try to randomly keep helping people just like that, you will be losing so much of your energy. Yes. There are so many ways that chosen ones get drained of their energy. And one is trying to solve the problems of everybody. Yeah. Trying to solve everyone's problem will drain you. Trying to promise people and not being able to fulfill will break your energy. Yes. Trying to, take all that people are going through on your shoulders will only put you in pain. You have to let them go through whatever, because it is their season to go through that. It is their season to face that. You see, in this life, everybody needs to learn. Yes, everybody needs to learn a lesson by the way we live our life, being it good or bad. Yes, because the good ones will be rewarded and the bad ones will be punished. It's just a matter of time. Every deed, being it evil, being it good, is a seed that will later multiply itself, be pressed down, shaken, and given to us. And they are in the season of reaping what they did to you. If you intervene, right, they will never learn. You have to leave them so that they go through the pain and learn. Through that, some of them will change. That is why God is doing that. That is why the universe is doing that. Because pain is what changes people. If people don't go through pain, they never change. Yes. And once pain is done teaching them, then the pain will leave, if only they learn the lesson. So don't interfere with the workings of God. Don't interfere with their karma. Don't interfere with the workings of the universe. I tell you. The other time, I was watching a deliverance video by one great prophet of God. And there was this man that was very rich at a point in time. And later, there was this person that was going through his karma. But because the man felt for the man, he decided to help. And ever since, he rendered that help. He started facing hardship. The man that was rich started facing hardship, difficulties, challenges, business stagnation, and a whole lot for years. Until one day, he went to the church of this prophet that I'm talking of. And I asked Deliverance what's going on. he was touched. And the prophet prophesied to him that you were once rich. And what happened is that there was this man that gets in contact with you and you helped the man. And ever since then, things start to go down the drain. And he said, yes, prophet. And the prophet told him, it's not everybody that you see suffering, that you see going through some pain, that you help. The prophet continued to say that, you see, some people, they are going through certain situations because that is the plan of God. That is the workings of the universe for them, for their life. So when you try to interfere, you are trying to interfere with the work of God, with the work of the universe. And you will be charged responsible for that. Because what they're going through is not a permanent thing. It is just temporary. That is what is going to make them to change. Win their soul for Christ, for God. That is what will make them to start seeking God when the pain is too much. When no one is coming to their aid, then they will realize there is God. And they will start to draw more closer to God like never before. Through that, they will change. But when you interfere, that will not change them. So God will be angry at you. And you, that you are trying to do good, will start to face the wrath of God. Some of us, we are in pain, we are suffering right now because of certain people that are going through the phases of karma in their life. We try to help them. And by so doing, their debt is now on our shoulders. Yes. As a chosen one, you need to understand how God works, how the universe works. You see, it is what you go through that makes you. It is the struggles that makes us stronger. You can testify to that. That who you are today, you under the sound of my voice, who you are today is as a result of what you've been through. If you've not suffered before, you wouldn't have been full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yes. But because you've been through it, it has grown you. You grow through what you go through. And now it has made you spiritually sound, emotionally sound, mentally sound, physically sound, socially sound, morally sound. Just as when it was your turn, you accepted the pain and you suffered for it. That is the same way. You should understand that what others are going through, they deserve to go through it. I know you are empathetic and you want to intervene, but be careful. Before you try to intervene, ask God, are you supposed to intervene, to interfere, to help before you do so? Yes, before you do so. If not, you will be taking someone's pain, suffering. I tell you, chosen people, let's be careful. Some of you will be like, but scripture says we should help all men, we should pray for all men. Yeah, but you need the approval of God to do that. When you try to do things on your own, God will leave you to yourself. But when you try to go with God, do it with God, then God will show you what to do and what not to do. Don't interfere. Don't continue to keep interfering with the karma that people are going through. Yes. Let them go through it. It is for a reason. It is to save their soul. It is to redeem them. It is to deliver them. It is to help them to stop being evil. To stop being wicked. It is for God to prove to them that He is God all by Himself. And He sees everything, watches everything. Let them pay for it. Remember, salvation is personal. Yes, salvation is personal. And each and every one of us must work it out with fear and trembling. I'm not saying you shouldn't help or support people. But the evil ones that are going through some suffering and pain, okay? Before you intervene, ask God, should you? Or you shouldn't. That's it. That is life. We grow through the pain. So let them also go through. It is their turn. That's it, chosen people. I tell you, they can't escape it. They have to deal with it. They have to face it. They have to pass through it to know what it takes. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. I'm out for now. Peace.